It feels like forever since our last vlog.
In fact, it has been 9 months since we filmed our last series back in Antarctica, where we had an absolute blast.
Jumping to now, we are so ready for our next big bucket list adventure.
Yes, we are currently at our home airport, good old BHX, ready to fly back to South America once again with Air France.
It's early, we've got a long way to go, 3 flights to catch, so come on, we'll fill you in along the way.
Next stop, Charles de Gaulle.
Ladies and gentlemen, good morning. I'm Clement Carey, your first officer. Pleased to welcome you on this Air France flight to Paris Charles de Gaulle. The flight time to Paris will be 55 minutes. We wish you a very pleasant flight.
First flight down, 2 more to go.
That was short and sweet, the next one not so much. So we left home about 5.5 hours ago, that's how long we've been on the move. And yeah, our next flight, our second leg, is 13 hours and we are going to Peru. Nath, why are we going to Peru?
So if you've been following our channel for a while, then you'll already know that in 2023 we trekked all the way to Everest Base Camp and back, and then in 2024 up to the summit of Kilimanjaro.
But there's a bit of a backstory behind these 2 trips that goes all the way back to 2019, so we are going to rewind the clock to pre-Covid times. So in 2019 we wanted our main 2020 travel plan to be a high altitude trekking trip.
At the time, the 3 on our list was Everest Base Camp, Kilimanjaro and the Inca Trail to Machu Picchu. Given that the Inca Trail in Peru was the shortest one on the list with the lowest altitude, we thought that this would be a good place to start, seeing as we've never done anything like this before.
We then booked the Inca Trail trek as well as our return flights to Peru in December 2019. As you can imagine, with 5 months to go, we were super excited to be going to Peru in May 2020. And then Covid happened, resulting in a global lockdown. Selfishly, a traveller's worst nightmare.
To cut a long story short, sadly our Peru trip was cancelled. Fortunately, we got a full refund on both flights and the Inca Trail trek, which is where our beloved camper van Claudia came into our lives.
We bought her with the refunded money as well as Partex in our Vauxhall Tigra called Tilly, converted her during lockdown, and we've been to places in her that we never could have imagined. Although it doesn't always seem like it at the time, this is a perfect example of why we think everything happens for a reason.
Yep, that's right, and that's why after spending 168 nights in her, we have completed a full circle, sold her so we can now come back to Peru. Just kidding, she's not going anywhere.
Why not do the Inca Trail first, you may ask? Well, seeing as we had lost nearly 2 years of travelling overseas, when the travel restrictions had fully lifted, we decided to go all out and start with the 13-day high altitude trek to Everest Base Camp. This was always the plan to do for Nath's 30th anyway, and he turned 30 the day before the trek started.
Right, now that's cleared up, let's buckle up and carry on with the journey.
So we're on our first meal of the flight, as is a veggie option.
About 10.5 hours in now, and our second meal's come. I've got like a tomato and cheese bread, tomato dip, yoghurt, St Andrew yoghurt, bread, Coca-Cola.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Lima. We thank you for flying with Air France.
And just like that, we've completed the second leg of this journey. We are now in Peru, our 41st country.
So it turns out about the second leg of that journey that we've just done. It was around 12 hours and it actually didn't feel that bad, did it now?
No, it was fine.
It was fine. We've been out of the house now for just shy of 20 hours and 45 minutes and we've been awake since what, 2 o'clock this morning? I literally haven't slept. I had 10 minutes of shut-eye just before we took off at Charles de Gaulle, but yeah, on that second leg I didn't have any sleep at all. I'm just too excited, I think. Nath was snoring, so I had to nudge him to wake up. We still have one more flight to catch, just one flight left to catch, and it feels like it's going to be nothing. Can't wait to get there to Cusco.
So yeah, we're currently in Lima Airport. If you didn't know already, Lima is the capital of Peru. Our next flight, funnily enough, it isn't with Air France, it's with Latam Airlines. We've flown with them before actually, that was alright, they did the job, but yeah, we just got a couple of hours, so we're just here. It's got massive South American vibes already and we're just practicing a bit of Spanish. We've got cerveza, agua con gas and Coca-Cola, so just passing the time now.
Like Nath said, Lima is the capital of Peru and we're heading to Cusco, which is the starting point for the Inca Trail.
Flight number 3, we've got this.
Cannot wait to get to Cusco now.
So you might have noticed that we've been a bit quiet on YouTube this year. For us, it seems like we did quite a lot in a short space of time last winter, and then this year, 2025, we've had a really busy first 6 months of the year.
That's right, so in February we visited Belfast in Northern Ireland to celebrate our good friends Ben and Sam's wedding. Nath actually repaid the favour to be best man for Ben, and we also filmed and edited their wedding, which was an absolute honour because it was just such a gorgeous day. Not long after that we went to another bucket list destination of ours to tick off with our best friends Sam and Chris. We went to Cusco in Poland and we spent the Easter weekend just eating, drinking, sightseeing and laughing the days away. It was awesome.
Can any of you remember Claudia? Well, she hasn't gone anywhere. We've been taking some spontaneous trips in her. We've been to Bruges in Belgium, Brixham in Devon, Dorset on the south coast, and just some more of our favourite places to go and visit for the weekend. And on a more personal note, Hannah has ticked off a long awaited goal of hers, climbing a mountain on her own. She absolutely smashed climbing Mount Snowdon back in the summer, climbing all the way up the Watkins Path, which was also your first time climbing the Watkins Path, wasn't it? So well done you.
Thank you. Nath, on the other hand, ticked off a goal of his own, and that was to learn to fly. So earlier on this year you joined a gliding club, didn't you? And you've been learning to fly in a glider, obviously with a qualified instructor. But yeah, I'm so proud of you for doing that because I know how much it means to you, little plane geek.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah, well done.
Cheers. There is also something else that we've been working on for the past 3 months. It's been consuming pretty much all of our time.
Apart from working as well.
Apart from that one, unfortunately. It's very exciting, very scary, but if it all goes ahead, it will hopefully be our biggest bucket list dream yet.
It will for sure. So this is more of a lifelong bucket list dream that we're hoping to tick off. Yeah, we're all in the process. Like Nath said, it's been consuming a lot of our time, so please keep your fingers crossed for us and we should update you with it next year.
Right, that's our 2025 life update in a nutshell. Let's get back to South America. So I think that last flight, even though it was only an hour, it has took its toll on us. I mean, we have been travelling for like 24 hours, but yeah, we're in Cusco Airport now. We should be out not so long after this, and hopefully there'll be someone waiting for us who's picking us up and going to take us to our hotel.
We are at our hotel room now in Cusco. As you can probably imagine, we are so ready for bed. Our UK body clock at the moment is at around 3 o'clock in the morning or 4 o'clock in the morning. Yeah, my head is just, it's not with it at the minute. But there's no rest for the wicked hardly, because we've got to do 5.5 hours sleep and then we're doing an excursion tomorrow, so we'll fill you in tomorrow. Buenas noches. Good morning, we've had a good night's sleep. Well, say good night's sleep, we've had 4 hours sleep. But I'm not even tired, I just feel so ready for I'll probably look it, but I feel really excited inside. We're now in Cusco in Peru, ready to do Rainbow Mountain. It's 4:30 AM and we need to get a move on because we're getting picked up right now.
Oh, yeah, a little bit out of breath.
I can really feel the altitude.
That is where we're going.
We are here over 4,900 meters above sea level.
Wow.